What's up, legends, ladies and gentlemen? It's Canada Cop Watch, and we got another one for you today. This one is York Regional Police. I'm not sure what this guy's problem is, but he's at a Tim Hortons right now out by Wonderland, the amusement park. And this guy is hands-on with everybody. These are 15 to 16-year-old kids, and they're getting manhandled, guys. He gives them the hot sauce spray in the eyes, whips a kid to the ground. He's punching these kids. I don't know who this guy thinks he is, but we got to get him identified.
I am the mother that they charged. My son is the one that got pepper sprayed in his eyes, and the police said that they're charging him for loitering and also charging him for assault. They said that they claim that my son assaulted him. But you can clearly see on the video there's no assault there from no police. The police was just doing too much.
Let's count the amount of kids that he assaults in this short video.
That's the customers. Beat it. Get off the property. I'll go grab you right now, bud. For what? I'm off the property. No, you're not. Okay. Beat it. Put your mask on still. Put your mask on still.
What you're about to see is the cop literally grab this kid, whip him to the ground because he's wearing a mask inside of a Wendy's / Tim Hortons. Now, I have a problem with this because I wear a mask and I film these guys in their faces all the time, and I've never been whipped to the ground like this kid was.
Time to go. Have your mask.
Special shout out to this kid for holding on to that Wendy's drink, kept his meal, everything's safe, good to go. Also shows that this officer probably couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag if it wasn't a 15-year-old kid he was trying this on. Out here looking like Stone Cold Steve Austin's little half cousin after an 8-day binge of every hard drug you could imagine.
Throw this guy.
Grab your dog! What the fuck are you doing? Everyone off the property. What are you doing, my nigga? Everyone off the property. Get off the property! Off the property! Off the property! Off the property!
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Off the property! You're all trespassing!
Ooh, he just missed him.
What's wrong with this fucking way?
What the fuck is wrong?
Towards the end of the video, you are going to hear the insanity that I had to listen to just trying to get an officer identified, calling York Regional Police. We didn't need them, guys. Shout out the legendary viewers, Mark Levangie. I'm guessing that's how you say it. If it's not, too bad. This guy's all over social media. He's got his pages. He's got his mirror selfies. He's got his thin blue line flags, guys. He's got a whole lot of darkness on his arm. Only God knows the meanings behind it. He's got rants talking about the cop that murdered George Floyd. He's going off on that guy. Just saying how he should be fired and he should be charged, and he's making all cops look bad. And now fast forward 2024, look what he's doing. Almost 124K a year. That's what he's making doing this, and he loves putting complaints in on local businesses, guys. He loves it.
Thank you for calling the York Regional Police non-emergency line. If this is a call for emergency services, please hang up and dial 911.
British front desk, PC Gula speaking.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
I'm well, thank you. I'm wondering if you could help me out. I've got a officer's badge number. I'm just trying to get his name.
Okay. What's the badge?
It is badge number 1828.
And sorry, where are you calling from?
This is Canada Cop Watch. We're doing a story on an incident from the Tim Hortons the other night. There were some teenagers pepper sprayed by one of the officers, Officer 1828. And we are just trying to get him identified and see if you guys have any comment on the situation before we release the story.
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Sure, not a problem.
Put you on hold, okay?
Yep.
Okay, I can't comment on anything, but I got the number for our media relations, so they should be able to help you out, okay?
Appreciate it. Could I just get his name, please?
I will not be giving that out. I need to see someone in person. Like, I can't just give out people's personal information.
It's not personal. You guys are public servants. We're calling for
number, so I'm going to send you to media relations, and they're going to be able to handle it.
No, can I get your name, please?
Yep, sure. My badge number is 3122. Gula.
Gula, how do you spell it?
Goulah.
Goulah. Thank you, sir. I find it very concerning that you guys are telling me that you guys cannot identify a public servant who we are paying for.
So I want you to understand my perspective is that I don't know who you are. You've called specifically.
I'm from Canada Cop Watch.
Sir, I can't verify that information. I don't know.
You guys don't need to. It's public information what a police officer and badge number's name is. They need to identify themselves. If an issue happens and we want to identify the officers, it shouldn't be a hide and seek game. Like, is this guy a criminal you guys are hiding, or is this a police officer who works for York Regional Police that we pay for?
I can't verify your identity. That's all. I can't give you any more than that. I'll transfer you to.
I'd like to speak to a staff sergeant, actually.
Yeah, okay. Give me 1 second. I'll see if one's available.
Thank you.
Kennedy.
How are you, sir?
Sorry. I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, sir. I'm a little bit confused. I've called in to get an officer identified, and I'm being told like it's a secret or something like that. I'm very confused. I've called in many times to get officers identified for stories, and it's never been an issue. All of a sudden, there's an issue with identifying this gentleman. So yeah, I'd just like to get your take on that. I mean, to my understanding, he is a public worker, and it's not private information that we're asking for. Just a simple name, and so we can include it in our story. And yeah, I'm just confused with the answer that I got from Mr. Gula.
Yeah, it's not a request we often get. I guess that's the thing.
Yeah, well, it is public information. Again, whether I was to come in person and ask for it, or it wouldn't be something I have to identify to ask for. So I don't understand why he's saying he couldn't give it over the phone. I'd just like if you can clarify that for me.
Yeah, it's not something that we often do or get asked for. So that he did come to me and say, should I be giving it out? And I said, I don't know who you're speaking to. Who am I speaking to?
Well, let's just say I'm a Canadian citizen and you don't know who I am. I did tell whom I am from Canada Cop Watch, but let's just say I'm a regular citizen. I'm calling in for an officer's name, and I didn't want to identify it. That still does not give you guys reason to keep this secret, right?
Well, it's not about keeping things secret. I mean, we don't just give out our names. If we're involved in an incident, obviously we do, and we're easily identifiable. So was it something that you were involved with, or that you witnessed, or? Yeah,
so it's something that I've seen that's disturbed me. It's very concerning what not only myself but other people are seeing today on the internet, circulating on the internet. This officer 1828 attended a Tim Hortons or Wendy's, and there was a large group of kids there. It seemed like he was attempting to get them out of the location for whatever reason. And he went hands-on. He basically told the kid to take off his mask, and because he still had a mask on, he whipped this kid to the ground, followed him across the parking lot, punched him a right-handed punch that dropped the kid. Then he followed him, after the kid got up, he followed him to the road and pepper sprayed the kid from across the sidewalk, and then immediately turned his back after pepper spraying the kid. So I don't know what kind of danger he felt he was in where he had to deploy his pepper spray, but for him to turn his back immediately after it happened and the partner that was standing beside him turn his back, it doesn't look like there was much of a concern of officer safety. So I would like to get you guys' story. I'm going to be honest, this looks like a horrible look for the York Regional Police. And as for this officer patrolling the streets still, that's going to be a problem. Like, he's out here literally assaulting people on camera, multiple kids. These are kids. There was no reason to go hands-on with anybody there, never mind 3 or 4 different people. There was no reason to use the amount of force that was used. I heard that the child was charged with assault. So, like, I'm not sure if you guys are going to claim that his eyes assaulted the pepper spray, or what happened, how that the kid is charged and the officer is not, is mind-boggling. So if we're missing something, I would love to hear it from you guys before we're releasing this today.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't know anything about that incident itself.
That alone is concerning if you're a staff sergeant. Have you seen this video?
No, I have not.
Okay.
But we do have an avenue. Is like, if you would like to make a public complaint, there is an avenue for that, right? Like, it's through LECA, L-E-C-A.
I'm well aware of it. I run a page called Canada Cop Watch, and yeah, a lot of the things that we post on our page is police misconduct. So making complaints and stuff like that is a process that I'm well aware of. My concern is kind of your concern for this. Like, what I've just told you, you have not seen the video, and you haven't even asked me if you can view this video. You do have an officer out here that is abusing his power. He's making your guys' department look.
You're making an allegation there.
It's not an allegation. If anybody with eyes can look at this, man, anybody with eyes can look at it and tell you that this guy just assaulted a bunch of teenagers. Anyone with eyes. Stevie Wonder could tell you this.
Videos will tell you.
No, I'm not. You can't. Listen. Again, you're talking to Canada Cop Watch. I'd rather you say no comment than try to run this crap by me, because I'm not the one.
Okay.
I seen what happened.
This with you. So if you want to speak to our media relations, you can.
All right, you guys just look out for the story. We're just going to put the story out as is, and you guys look out for it. His name is Mark Levangie. I just got a text message with his name, by the way. So that will be included in the story as well. You guys have a great one. Hopefully you actually start protecting the community instead of targeting the community, because this is a horrible look for you guys, and it needs to stop. This is the problem between community and policing, and the relationship is answers like this. Your concern should be greater than mine at this point with what I'm telling you, and it's not, and that's concerning.
All right, sir. You have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Have a great one.
Who are you?
Yeah,
Excuse me? You're on live, just so you know.
that's fine.
You are on video. Right now you're under investigation. I'm putting you under investigation detective.
Oh, God. Do your fucking job. How about
I
that?
am. And I'm warning you.
Don't warn me. I'm not your fucking child.
That's what I'm telling you. You can pull your mask down, tell me your name, and you can walk away, or you can videotape us. That's perfectly fine. But right now I'm investigating for someone that videotapes us all the time that has 2 active warrants out. Now, you can tell me your name, or
What are these warrants for?
Okay, you're going to put in handcuffs.
Look familiar? Look familiar? That's you. Anyways, hand behind your back.
I'm being arrested, my people.
I don't answer questions. Do your job. Figure it out. Watch yourself, man. Don't fucking step on my foot. Don't step on my foot. So if you work with us, we can work with...
I don't work with kids.